Hi, everybody. It's Craig from Doc Sports back with your 3 free college hoops plays for Monday the 17th of November. Usually Monday's a pretty slow day in college hoops, but that's not the case today. Big card of games, and we've got 3 that I like here for you today. Before I get to it, though, don't forget, if you want to end my top play, go over to docsports.com/trap. That's where you can find all my deals. I have either a 4 or 5 unit. I'm waiting for some information to finalize before I pick my Monday Night Football. I know what I'm going to play. I'm just making sure the line and everything. It'll either be a 4 or 5 unit depending on where that line breaks. Make sure you get in on that tonight. You can use that 15% off promo code. Big Win 15 saves you 15% off on that. Also going to have a smaller play in the NBA and a smaller play in the NHL. So make sure you check that out. This is the time of year. Hey, I'm in the giving mood. So if you want to get in on and try me out, you haven't done so, or you haven't been with me in a while, text me right here. This is my phone number. You text this number with your name, 740-760-1131. I'll give you an all sports pass, 2 weeks, $99, or 2 months for $299. Usually that's $600 if you buy the week passes of each individual sport. So it's a big deal for the 2 weeks, or that's $1,250 for the 2 months, at least a little more actually now with all the different sports going. But you get them for $99 and $299, and that's all sports included. Go ahead and text that right now. All right, let's get right to the college hoops plays. VCU at NC State. For you guys that don't know, Will Wade was he was at LSU, did a great job there. But, some people had a little if the rules were the way they were, he'd still be at LSU, let's be honest, because the stuff that he called him cheating, pretty much what everybody's doing now. Now he went to McNeese State. He rebuilt that team, took him to the tournament a couple years in a row, won the game last year. Now it's NC State's minus 12.5 here, total 166.5. And Will Wade has brought a couple of those McNeese really good players over. He's also got some great players, and so far they have looked great. VCU, I know everybody kind of always loves VCU because they remember the Shaka Smart VCU teams that made the runs and all that. And usually they've been pretty good the last couple of decades, going all the way back to those teams. But this isn't the greatest VCU team, and I think they're up against it tonight. I actually think NC State should be favored by like 14.5. That's how good this NC State team is. They score in bunches. Give me NC State minus 12.5. Next game, Tulsa at K-State. K-State's favored by 13.5, total 164.5. And if you haven't watched K-State, I just happened to watch them once already, and man, can they score right now. It was this last game I watched them against Cal, 99-96. They go up and down. They scored 98 against Bellarmine last week and 93 to open the year against UNC Greensboro. These aren't ridiculously bad teams either, especially Cal. I think Cal's going to be, probably 6th or 7th, maybe 8th in that range. I think in the Big Ten this year. Take the over here, over 164.5. I do think Tulsa can score enough to get us into. They let Oral Roberts score 87. They won 88-87 last time out. They also scored 82 and 100 in their other 2 games. I like this over 164.5. They're begging you, I think, to take the under. Don't fall for it. Take the over in the spot. Next game, Oregon State at Oregon. And good rivalry here. Obviously, these teams used to play twice a year because they were in the Pac-12, but now Oregon State's left holding the bag after everybody else left Pac-12, and, of course, Oregon's in the Big Ten. Oregon's favored by 13.5, total 142.5. The crazy thing is they both played 3 games. Neither one of them have covered any of the games yet. But I do think you're getting 13.5 points. It's kind of disrespectful in a rivalry game because in rivalry games, I just think you throw the records out the window kind of thing usually, and yet you're getting 13.5 points. And there's money coming in on Oregon too, so this might even get 14 if you wait till game time. Last year, it was a close game, 78-75 at Oregon State. Oregon barely won but didn't cover. Oregon State has covered 5 straight in this series, even though Oregon's won all those games. Give me Oregon State plus the points here. I almost made this a premium play, but just slightly off of that, more like a 1.5 unit play. So that's what I like for tonight, those 3 games. Don't forget, if you want to get in on my top play, all my top plays, very simple. Text me right here. This is my phone number. You text me. I'll send you a link to get exclusive all sports pass, 2 weeks $99 or 2 months $299. That's a $600 value for the 2 weeks, or over $1,250 for the 2 months. It's a great way to test it out and get all my plays, not just an individual sport. So make sure you get in on that. All right, guys, have a great day. See you.